Hey, Tony guys here. Saw this video of a young lady who she decided to end her engagement. And I don't know if I guess she was living with the guy because she moving. And the guy taller than her, like a handsome guy. And probably could be broke, may not be like a pro athlete or something, I'm guessing. She say he from her city. She saw they got the same area code. I don't know, maybe he is a pro athlete. But didn't say much about the guy. And the guy's dad is a prison warden. Her daddy was in prison. Just not a good look for the prison daughters, because it make you look unsure and unsettled, and like how you get into a whole engagement not knowing if he the one. So that was interesting. But at the same time too, I agree that she leaving not feeling it, and that because if a woman is not into the relationship has no chance. Relationship has no chance. The woman has to be into the relationship, because the woman is who is created for love. A man, we created for respect. Like a woman is created to love and be loved. A man is created to respect and be respected. So it's different for us. A man has to learn how to love. A woman already know how to love. She just got to learn how to love her man. Men, we got to learn how to love in general. And that's the difference that a lot of people don't realize and understand. But what I've learned, being a relationship coach for the last 2 decades, and so she decides she had to leave. Now I'm gonna tell you what my inkling is on this. My inkling, because she says she a content creator, and I believe that she is, and I believe I've seen her maybe once or twice before. So I could believe she is a content creator. But here's what happened when you go to creating that content. DMs start to get filled up. And if she was living with this guy in this humble abode, and she done got a DM from a guy who make $30 million a year, they swiping up on that story, they putting them fire emojis. That'll make you question your whole life. Chris Brown told y'all that, what this song say? When he talking about, when I want you, nothing you can do about it. Something like that. He talking about when a rich end won't you, when a broke end got you and a rich end won't you, ain't nothing you could do about it. He made that song because he learned that being out on the road. Chris Brown done slept with a lot of girlfriends and probably some fiancés and some wives too. So he learned that a lot of these women is loose for a man with money. And so, to be honest with you, now that don't have to be the case. It could be his breath stink. It could be he around there farting all the time. Could be he never let the toilet seat down and be peeing all over the seat. After he don't let it up and be peeing all over the seat. It could be, different type of things going on now. That when you young and you delusional and you don't realize that ain't no relationship sweet. Ain't no relationship finna be all super duper easy. Like, you finna have to deal with something, so you better get used to it. You finna have to deal with something. Point blank period hard. You finna have to deal with it. And so that's just one of those things. To where if you don't deal with it, guess what? And so what she don't realize, she's saying she leaving a man just because she not feeling it. Like, she say she not feeling it, so she leaving the man. She say it was no cheating, no none of that. This couple in front of me just got married. They got a Honda Civic Sport. See what I'm saying? There's levels to things. And nothing wrong with a Honda Civic Sport, but see, sometimes people get a Honda Civic Sport and be wanting a Mercedes. Be wanting a Range Rover. Be wanting a G-Wagon. And be in... This what I'm going to tell y'all. Listen, it don't matter how much money that man make. Don't matter where he at financially right now. If that man ain't cheating on you, and that man ain't beating on you, and that man was tall, dark, and handsome enough for you to get engaged to him, you better lock it on in. You better lock it on in and do what you got to do to make that thing work. Because I'm going to tell you right now, she talking about she 31 and the clock ticking fast. It's like, ma'am, listen, you about to go out here and get a baby daddy. You about to try to date up and get you a man with some money, and he finna put a baby right in you and walk off on you, and all you getting the child support while he got a check. The thing about it is that athlete life, that life end. That life come to an end. That life change quick, fast, in a hurry. That thing in. You hear me? Like, I done seen athletes. Listen, I know athletes that make over $20 million a year and only have to give their child mother $2,500 a month. The days of a woman being able to come up, the comeuppance off a man, it's over with. Just how what the guy took and did. His payments came out to the 18 years, came out to $1,080,000. So 10 years would be $100,000 a year. So $100,000 a year, that's less than $10,000 a month. And this guy make like 30-40 million a year. So that means his payment probably was $5,000 a month. He took and paid the whole 18 years in advance. Anthony Edwards, y'all, they got it out there. I don't know if it's true or not, but they got it out there. And now the child mother is complaining, saying that ain't right, that ain't fair, the lump sum ain't fair, and all of that, and she want more money. You know why? Because she got that million. That million could have got taxed, I don't know. And then probably bought her a house, bought her a car. Go! Money go! Money go! Thought she came up. She thought she came up. Over to them legs without that condom on. She thought she came up. No. Y'all just be playing y'all self. It's like, to a man with money, the last thing he care about is money. Like, he don't care about that little money. Like, these men is so stupid out here. They will put a baby in you and have to pay child support forever. Like, they don't care. Like, they don't care. Like, they'll pay $1 million for some good orgasm. They do not care. They don't, because we spend, as men, we spend money bad. We bad with money. So if you want to get you a baby and get you a check, get you an athlete. Get you an athlete. He finna, if you want you a stimulus check, get you an active athlete. And that's what the girl, Brittany Renner, said. She say, you want your baby or somewhere, get your athlete. They dumb. And guess what she did? She went right and did just that. Got her a baby from an athlete, but guess what? She ain't getting what she thinks what she wanted. She ain't getting what she thought she was gonna get. See, some athletes, they got so much money, they'll just give a woman this exorbitant amount of money every month that the courts would never approve. I done seen guys where they'll get a woman $80,000 at a time. Just boom, here go 80 grand. Boom, here go 60 grand. Boom, here go a $500,000 house, $1 million house. Boom, here go a $150,000 G-Wagon. Boom, here go a $100,000 Range Rover. Like, just get it to her like that, and she just live. You know, give her a credit card. She get the shop, spend how she want to spend. Like, some athletes, they'll just do that, just off the muscle, off the strength, just out of loyalty, and then go get them another woman and take care of that woman on a whole nother level, like on an amazing level financially, and just be blowing money. They'll do that, but guess what? That earning come to an end. That earning come to an end, and you got to wake up and realize, like, it ain't always gonna be there. And so here go this young lady. She finna leave her man. I'm willing to bet she leaving him because of money. Because I done talked to enough women to realize that a woman really not gonna leave a man for a small thing. Like, any respectable, decent woman, like, they really, because it's women who will be with a man with a gigantic thing and will leave him. So that has shown me that, to, you know, your regular women, everyday women, like, they really don't get too caught up in that. They really don't get too caught up in that, because at the end of the day, a lot of women looking at it like, well, he got a tongue, and he don't got no tongue, got a finger, and he ain't got that. She got her stuff. She got whatever she like and want. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, if it really means something, and then this women been out here that ain't slept with a man in a decade, and they living their life. So for your everyday woman, it's not, I don't think that she would have had to leave over that, over the bedroom. Me personally, if I just had to take a guess, I believe her brand is building, and he can't provide a lifestyle that she wants. And when you get on that line and you see all these other women you think not cute as you, women you think don't look good as you, women you think whatever, and they with somebody, and you go to their page and you seeing all kind of Van Cleef and Cartier and Gucci and Louis and Prada and G-Wagons and Range Rovers and Escalades, and you like, hold on, man. And they man ain't got all that right there. I think that's what that be. I think they get into that situation right there, the way it be a situation of like, he ain't got this, that, and the third, and can't do it, and they just check right on out of there, get right on up out of there. And so I'm gonna tell y'all ladies this. I get that you want to be happy and all of that, and happiness is fleeting. Like, happiness ain't really real. Like, happiness is a choice. It's not a location, it's not an environment, it's not a situation. Happiness is a choice. You got to choose to be happy in what you got. You are not going to meet a perfect man. That woman's not finna meet a better man. I'm gonna tell you that right there. If you dealing with a man and you have no complaints about what he doing to you, how he treating you, you're not gonna meet a better man. Because if you happen to be with a man who not giving you a headache, you have found a unicorn. Like, your next man, you're going to have a headache. You're about to have a headache. Listen, it's like playing a slot machine. You gonna win $100, $200. You keep playing, you gonna lose everything you done won. All right, you wanna keep playing? You wanna keep going? You're fixing to see what is out here. If the Lord bless you with a man that don't give you no headache every day, I ain't even saying every week, cause like the average man gonna give you a headache at least once a week now. But if he ain't giving me no headache every day, he not cheating on you, he not beating on you, he ain't cussing you out like no sailor, dogging you out, you better sit your behind down. You better sit your behind down, twiddle your thumb, tweedle-dee, tweedle-dum, be happy. I'm gonna tell you that now. Cause you keep going, you go right on out here. Listen, and I'm gonna tell you what she did, because she did this and the gossip page is posting it. She through. She is through. She just ended her relationship career. She ended it. Our world is too fickle. These men today are too feeble-minded. No man fitting to do her right after seeing how she did that man. She gonna be paying for that for the rest of her life. So it's like, sister, just stay single, because you finna pay for it. You finna pay for it. A man will get with her now, because a man he wanna wax the brakes off of her. He wanna have them legs twist and turn like a pretzel. He will get with her. He will sell it all the way. He will sell it all the way. I mean, engage her. He'll marry her. He will marry her, put kids in her and everything, but she will never get a man's heart. After doing that right now, she will never get his heart. She will never get his trust. Never again. She ain't even have to announce it. She could have ended that thing, moved on with her life, started posting a bunch of single solo pictures. A man would have never knew, her next man would have never knew, would have never, what y'all call it, would have been none the wiser. Had to use y'all word. He would have been none the wiser. But how she did that, that's relationship suicide right now. She through. She is through. And she gonna show this video to her next man and say, this what he said, what you say to this. And he's finna say, oh, he just one man. That's just him talking. He just on there manipulating women. He just on there. He don't know what he talking about. How he gonna speak for me? How he gonna speak for me? So now that she's seeing that, now she not gonna tell him. Now she ain't gonna show him the video. Now she just gonna tell him now she just gonna tell him what people say, I can never get a man heart. And he be like, oh, that's just what they said. They don't know me. They can't speak for me. I'm gonna tell you who she gonna have to get with if she want a man heart. Poindexter. Mick Lovin. That guy Mick Lovin off that movie. That's who she gonna have to get with. Mick Lovin. Tell you that now. Like, he's gonna have to be so nerdy and antisocial. I ain't gonna say nerdy, because that's a derogatory term for some people. He gonna have to be so antisocial, so introverted. He's literally like lived under a rock. He has lived in a bubble. This man don't even got social media, and he gonna have to be white. And he could be black. He could be black, but he gonna be just like the white guy though. No swag. He gonna be that's just the S. It ain't got the W, the A, and the G. He just he just the S on swag. That's all he is. I'm gonna tell you that now. That's what it's gonna have to be. That if she get a man, even with the SW, not even SWV, just with the SW, he finna give her a headache. He finna rake her over the coals. He finna give her all kind of problems. Look at this man. He on the phone. Sir, you too old. He got a green light like a mug. Look at him. He's sitting there and look at that green light. He see me pull up and stop because I got a red arrow. So he stopped and he all in that phone, boy. I be holding the phone with both hands in there. Like he doing something illicit on that phone, boy. I say, wow. And so that's what you got to realize and understand. Man, this what it is out here, man. It's what it is out here, man. It's bad. And so what she just did, she shot herself in the foot. I ain't even read the comments on it. I know them comments frying her. I know them comments, boy. She threw in them comments, and she trying to say she built her brand being authentic. Nah, not right. Everything ain't even got to be told. I'm authentic, but y'all literally know 1% of my business. You take everything you know about me, you know 1%, I'm gonna say 10%. You know 10% of my business. I'll tell you that right now. That's all I'm gonna tell you that right now. You know 10% of my business. And I'm authentic, at the most authentic online, as authentic as it comes. It just, I don't fart and burp and eat on the camera. I don't burp, period, but still. And so that's all it is. It's like, ma'am, all right, you finna see what that authenticity about to get you. Woo, you about to see. And see, the thing about it is, I'm a good man. I became a good man. I ain't always been no good man, but I'm a good man. And if I'm telling you this, listen, mess around and get a regular guy. Mess around and get an average man. I'm an above average man in the way that I treat women, the way that I see women, the way I carry myself, the way I live my life. And if I'm saying this finna happen to you, mess around and get an average man. And don't mess around and get a below average man that's posing as an average man or above average man. Oh, you finna be through. You finna get tore up from the flow up. You hear me? I'm talking about, and I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. A man fishing to dog her out for a buddy. A man may dog her out and then go and tell his story and say, I decided it wasn't a good fit for me, and break up with her. Listen, what goes around comes around. Like, we pay that price. We pay that price. Like, if we cause havoc and we broke somebody's heart or we hurt somebody, we pay that price. You're gonna meet somebody that's finna do you like that. That's how it is. You reap what you sow. And so that's the thing, like, man, listen. And so people be like, well, Tony, you say you did all this and that, all this and that. We don't know how God view that. That's me telling you my story. But in the eyes of God and how God see men and what men do, that could be regular. Like me sleeping with a woman and we was never together, never was an item, never was a couple, that could be seen as regular. But I have had to pay for the stuff I did that was wrong. I done had to pay now. And I done had to pay at the hands of my wife. You know, she the way she carry herself, man, she done had me just wrapped up. She done had me wrapped around her finger. She done had me in a chokehold. She done had me crying. She done had me when I couldn't control and dictate and dominate and all of that right there. Man, they had me in a fetal position, exercising them demons, getting them spirits up out of me. Like, yeah. And guess what? Same thing. If she done hurt a guy and done did a dude nasty, misled him, whatever, she done had to pay for that at the hands of me. So it's like, that's what I try to tell y'all, man, relationship go through everything. Like, you gonna go through your crying, you gonna go through your arguing, you gonna go through your breakups, you gonna go through that. Like, if you looking for this fairy tale that it's just always finna be sweet every day, you got another thing coming. You are sadly mistaken, and you finna pay for that. That thing gonna hurt too. That thing gonna hurt. I'll tell you that now. That thing finna hurt. You finna be tore up from the floor up. I'll tell you that nah. But hey, this Tony Gaskins. God bless you. Keep your head up. Keep going. And I got to move my wife's truck. Oh, we got to move all these. We have to move all these cars. See, we be having car stuff, car wars, because we got a bunch of cars, and so right now it's 5 cars here. And so one on my mother-in-law's though, we just got 4 now. Like I used to have a lot of cars, and I sold them. And you know what? I'm gonna have to have. But hey, keep y'all head up, keep going. Love yourself, and we'll talk soon.